I'm live again. I'm going to make a comment in my thing. So hopefully you come find me again. Are you finding me? Hi, Nancy. That's really annoying to have happen. Oh, good. I'm glad you're back. I don't know why my connection is bad here. I still have power, regular power. Judy's back. All right. Just a sec. I'm going to communicate on here in case people didn't figure it out. Oh, shoot, I can't. So I totally lost the connection on my computer, so I'm back to last week. I don't know what is going on here. The computer is gone. I know, I lost my connection completely. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do this still or not. I'm going to go get my block just in case that will help. Just a second. Ouch. All right. I'm plugged in. All right. So I can see there's 6 people watching. So can you guys still see me, or are you still having problems with needing to go in and out? That is a really annoying thing to have happen in the middle of your live. Hi, Diane. Network change was detected. You're seeing me just fine now. Okay. I don't know what happened. So Diane, you just missed some excitement because okay, good. Still see you, no problem. Okay, good. I was live and then all of a sudden I lost my connection. And now I can't see comments on the computer. Fortunately, I did my randomizer already, so I have that. Marlene, Vanderzouwen, and Rita. I'm going to say Lapham. I don't know if that's right or not. One from last week. I'm not sure if I have everybody back yet that I had a little bit ago. I tried making a comment that I lost it, and then my computer internet is gone. So it must be my modem went out or something. Okay, Lenny is watching. Hello. So I hope everybody's back. If you're not, I'm really sorry. And you don't know that I'm even talking to you. So I'm going to put you down and I'm going to show you. Oh, I was talking about that I had these samples, or I was starting to get ready to tell you that I've had these samples since November because I had on stage then, and we made the samples then, or at least a couple of them that I've been or will be showing, have been or will be showing this week. But also I got a bunch of samples too, or swaps too. So I'm going to make a couple new ones today. And, oh, I need to check something a second. I have a card in mind that we're going to be making in, oh, I used a different one. That we're going to be making in, can you still see me? Am I, it's giving me the same thing, trying to reconnect. Oh, and now my computer is back up. So I guess everything came back up. All right, can everybody still see me? This is really annoying. I'm so sorry. I feel rather high maintenance today. All right, I'm gonna get a drink quick while I wait for you guys to respond that you're here. Okay, is it just me that keeps going in and out, or do you guys see that too? Sorry, I'm just waiting. You only, oh, okay, well that's good. Don't bang the table, then your camera goes down. This particular, okay, well that's good, I guess. I must need to like adjust my camera stand a little bit or something. Okay, good. All right, I'm just not gonna worry about it then. Unless it just totally goes away and yeah, whatever. Anyway, I forgot I had used a different stamp set for, and I like it. It's nice and bold. For one of the cards we're going to be doing for this month at Club. I'm using one of the other, not one of the other. There are two bundles that are part of this mega suite, and I forgot I was using the other stamp for that. But anyway, today I'm using Dragonfly Garden, and I'm going to put you down. I'm going to show you the designer paper a little bit. As you know, it's always hard to see unless you're in person, and even I have my my swatch books, the designer paper swatch books, and it's hard to see there even too because I think there's so many designs. I feel like there's more designs in this one than normal. Let's see if it says. It doesn't say. 48 sheets. It doesn't say how many designs. I don't know. I just feel like there are more designs that you don't notice or something, or we might only be getting like one set of colors, or I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But I'm going to put you down. I'll show you the designer paper, and then I'll show you a couple simple cards that that I'm making with it. So I have my wand. I remembered my magic wand. I remembered I had to do that this time. On backward U, upside down U, and here you go. Okay. So my designer paper is sort of all mixed up. But I'll just kind of show you the design. So there's a few different that have dandelions in it, dragonflies in it. I like this one. I should show you a full sheet. I like this one that has a few different dragonfly. Oops, I forgot. Right side up is good. A few different dragonflies in it. This is a little bit difficult because you can get all these big ones out of it with your punch, but as you saw, the punch has the small one too, and it will be really hard for you to get like both the big and the smaller one with that punch. You'd have to cut out separate pieces and put it like on a Post-it note or another piece of cardstock or something like that. So this isn't made. I like that it's random, but it's not made for the punch to be able to do both of them at the same time. But I like the colors. I like the dragonflies. Hi, Terry. I'm glad that you're here. You missed all the excitement. I kept trying to disconnect for some reason, and did disconnect one time. I'm showing designer paper right now from this is the Dragon, well, so it's actually called Dandy Garden because it's a mega suite. So on the back there's just more bold colors or stripes, or not bold, like more graphic type images rather than all colored in dandelions and dragonflies and whatever. It's just more like a two-color sort of thing on the back. There's some of it. Sorry, I have it all mixed up a little bit, so I'm just sort of showing you what's here. We had a hard time finding the designs in I have this card that eventually I'll show that showed all the designer paper that was this color, the Misty Moonlight on it. It's just kind of a cool card. And we couldn't find, like, is it really the Dandy Garden? See, these are much more simple colors, and these are all sort of colored in and whatever a little bit. All right, so that's enough of that for now. Anyway, there's just lots of designs in here, lots of choices of colors that you could focus on, and I'm not going to try to repackage that right now. We're just going to set it aside. Okay, so what I want to do first is, this is soft suede. This is one of the designer papers. I wanted to use the Calypso Coral part this time, and I'm going to use this this Wildflowers sort of stamp. I keep making or seeing cards that use the great big long flower, which is great, but I want to do something different because I keep doing that. So here's what I'm doing. So I have stays on because I have a cling stamp, so it's red rubber. So I'm going to ink up most of this just because I don't want a blank, any blank stamping, like that's even a thing. I don't know what to call it. But I always sort of like doing something different with these every once in a while. And like, I love the Field of Flowers look. So I'm just making a string of them. So here's my, gotta get in. I can't see if it's a good, there, that's better lighting. Alright, so that's my start. Now I want to add some color, but I don't want tons of it. So I chose Calypso Coral to go with my designer paper. Actually, I chose my colors before I decided for sure on my designer paper. I don't know if this is in real life or not, but I'm coloring just with my regular marker, not a blend. Coloring we'll call it the head of the flower. I'm sure there's a name for it, but I don't remember it. So I'm coloring the heads of all the flowers. There's one. So just to get pop of color, you know I don't want to color all those flowers. And then I chose Pear Pizzazz. I like it with Calypso Coral. And I'm actually just going to color in a few of the leaves here and there. I don't want it everywhere. So, and you know part of the reason why. I just don't want to color them all. So I'm just adding color here and there. I don't want it to be a completely colored in thing. I just want it to be, still look sort of fine and, I don't know. It's just the way that I want it. I think I want one more here. Alright, so here are my flowers partially colored in. And then the saying that I'm going to use on this one, I should tell you the sayings in all the cards, all the stamps. Just a sec. Let me get it. Okay, so it says, "You're an inspiration for a true friend. May good things grow all year long, and thank you for your kindness." So partly just because of the spacing that I have, the space that I want to work with, and sort of how I want it to look, I'm using "May good things grow all year long." I like that saying anyway. And with as fine as this is, I'm testing it quick. Oh, that's good. Okay. So I'm going to stamp this on here. All right, and then I want to use Calypso Coral with, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but there's a tiny little, or a stamp of several tiny little dragonflies. And I like that one. And this is definitely one that, that needs testing also, especially depending on your ink pad. Oops, my comments are going to go away. All right, so I'm going to go across the top of here. So here's, oops, here's my, I can't even see it. Can you guys see this okay? It's so fine and it's just hard to see my camera when I have it down. I hope you can see that. Okay, so now I'm going to put it together. So there's not, I got to get this going. So there's not too much to this card. I'm actually not even using dimensionals. And I'm going to put this here. You could put this design either up or down. I feel like this is an up way. I'm still struggling with my seal. Unless it's a brand new thing. Okay, so I'm going to add this here. So if you were really frugal, the smart thing to do would be to cut out the rectangle from behind this rather than just leaving it there. It's somewhat of a waste, but I wanted designer paper, not just cardstock on the outside. And so that's what I did. Okay, so for this one, I want the contrast, and so I'm using the matte black dots. I think that's what they're called. Let me see. Matte black dots. Yep, that's what it says. All right, so I'm going to put them. I usually would use 3 on one side, but that sort of tends to be my go-to, so I just wanted something different. So here's my card, all done. Really simple, a little bit of embellishments, but a simple card. Okay, so my next one is going to be a little bit more involved, and we're going to use the Dragonfly punch. Okay, so I used some of the designer paper, and I'm going to do my stamping first of my Dragonfly. So you can see I already did some, thank you, some punching of this. So it's something that you need to keep in mind when you're planning for this. Like if you're doing several of them, you need to plan for this extra little dragonfly that's sort of in the way. So I did one here, and then I could do one there. I didn't want the extra little one, so it's okay to cut into here. And now I'm going to stamp the other one here. So, gotta find my ink. I put it on my computer. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. Okay. So, I'm not sure why, but in this set, there are 2 different dragonflies. One is, I'll just say it's black, because if you want black lines, the body is black. It's all filled in. But then the other one is something that you can color in yourself, I guess. But you know my thoughts on that, so you know why I chose this one. All right, so I stamped my black. This is Bumblebee is the yellow in here, by the way. So I'm going to use my wings stamp. So this is the one that fits correctly. And the other one, it's just sort of you're sort of getting it in there. So it's still colored fine, and if you punch it out, you can't really tell anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. But it's still, you know, something that bugs me. Okay, so I can go in here and punch this out. Now, if you didn't want to do any coloring at all, you could punch out that one designer paper that had all the colored in dragonflies on it, but then you sort of waste that one. I mean, that's what I think a little bit. Okay, so I'm putting down, this is Mossy Meadow, and I'm putting down Whisper White. I probably will call this Whisper White forever. It still is Whisper White at my house, but in case you've forgotten, Whisper White went away, and now we have Basic White that is very similar, I'm told. I haven't worked with it too much, really, but that was Stampin' Up's intention, is to make it as close to Whisper White as possible. Okay, so I'm using all these designs. Here's the backs for this card. I'll give you the dimensions later, but I'm just, other than my white border, or yeah, my background here, which becomes my white border, I'm sort of covering this all with, I want this side. There's more color on the end. Covering this with designer paper with color. But I left a spot at the top above these first two, because that's where I'm going to stamp. Okay, so here's my card so far. I love, love, love using designer paper for cards. Not that I don't love stamping, because I love stamping, but there's just so much design here already, so I don't have to do so much stamping. They just make gorgeous cards. I love our designer paper. Okay, so this saying that I'm going to use is "Thank you for your kindness." This is definitely one you need to test out, because that "for your kindness" is so fine. Good. So ink it up well. Don't rock it. And we're going to stamp it right up here. Alright, so there's my card so far. Alright, I think all my stamping is done. Can you believe that? Too little? This is how I love to stamp this. Just a couple little stampings and gorgeous designer paper, and there you go. Okay, so my next step is using, it's Mossy Meadow Braided Linen Trim. This is part, that's okay. You missed all the fun. I kept disconnecting, or was trying to. One time I totally did, and another time I thought I was going away, but everybody could still see me. So, you're fine, Jamie. You'll get to see the cards at the end anyway. So this is part of the Dandy Gardens Mega Suite. So what's did I tell you? It's 3/16 inch wide. Linen trim. So it's definitely thicker than like linen thread, but it's still, or baker's twine even, but it's still sort of a thin, easy to work with thickness. I personally don't like really thick ribbon. It's so bulky and just so hard to your card just is so bulky. That's my main thing with that. Okay, so again, here's my card. I have my trim on there, and then I have my dandelion, my dragonfly that's already stamped and punched out, and I gotta find these. This is what I want to find. So I'm gonna use I guess I'm just going to use regular. I kept using strips because I was at the end of my my sheet, but now I'm on a sheet that has more. Okay, so I want this right here. I guess I want it above it a little bit, because I sort of want it to be just, this is, I mean, you can do it however you want, but I want it sort of coming off the edges, this corner up here. So that's why I put that there. Okay, and now, so nobody guessed yesterday on, for one of my cards that I shared yesterday on, I don't remember if it was on my business page or a community group. My very favorite part of this suite is these ladybugs. Look at these things. Ah, they're so cute. I love them. Okay. So, easiest way to deal with them, thank you, I'm glad that you love it, is to press your ladybug on your mini glue dot and lift it off. And I'm going to put one right on this dandelion that's in this designer paper over here. And then I'm going to put one on, I kind of want different heights and whatever. I'm going to put it on this little nub of a dandelion here. And then I want one more. And I want one more up here by the thank you. And here's my card. It's all done. You never even noticed the ladybugs? Oh my goodness. That was the first thing that I noticed in the thing. I love it. Okay, so I'm done stamping, so I'm going to put you up and I'll show it to you close up. Upside down, put you backwards again. Here I am. Okay, so I'll show you the last one that I made first. So make sure that I get good color or light or whatever you want to call it. So here's thank you for your kindness. And where'd my first one go? I buried it again. How do I keep burying things? Soft suede. I didn't, oh, there it is. Like, I didn't make an extra of that one. I just designed it. Okay, and then here's this. I'm having a hard time getting the lighting for these. Here's the first one that I made. So these aren't ladybugs, but obviously these would be ladybugs would be cute here, but I didn't want to do it again. New glasses. Gotcha. So here are these. So remember, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, that would be really cute on earrings. That sounds adorable. So remember, if you would like a chance at winning those cards, you need to share. Good job, Diane. And does it contain everything you used? Well, no. Well, I'm not sure what you mean by paper. First of all, there's a, I should show you the other one. Let me see if I can find it. Just a second. I might have hidden it. So the suite actually has another whole bundle in it, which is the, it's called, well, do I have my catalog here still? I think I have a catalog here. Just a sec. Let me show you. It's on page 24 of the mini catalog. I can't find it. Just a second. It has another suite in it. Or not another suite. There's my catalog. Another bundle in it. So I used one of the bundles in the Mega Suite. And I'm going to put this down so that I can show you the catalog better. Sorry. On backwards. Upside down. Okay. So here's the catalog. I can only show you this when it's live, by the way. If I'm working with something in the catalog that isn't live yet, I can't show you. Okay, so page 24, that part I did look up. So Dandy Garden is all of this stuff. The suite is all of this stuff. So there is, there's this bundle that I did not use today, but this is actually the one that we're going to be using at Club this week, or this month. This is the bundle that I just used. And then there's laser cut paper and these cards to make, what do you call? You can make cards or use them as decoration in, it's Memories and More card pack, so you can use it in scrapbooking. Here's note cards and envelopes. Here's the ladybugs. Here's the trim, and here's the designer paper. So the suite is all of this, and it is, I thought I showed it on this page. Maybe it's on the other page. Oh, the suite is $145.50 for all of this stuff. But what I used today, this Dragonfly bundle is $36.75. It's always cheaper when there's just a punch instead of the dies, which that's this one right here. It shows some more samples and the punch and the stamp set and the bundle price. So I used this bundle and the trinkets and the ribbon and the designer paper. So that would be, these are 48, 49, 58, I'll say 60 something. We'll say 66 plus shipping and tax for all of those things. So I'm not sure what you mean by paper. It obviously doesn't include the cardstock or the ink. But yes, stamps, ladybugs, designer paper, punch, that's all about $66 roughly, if my math is any good, trying to just look at these and figure it out in my head, plus shipping and tax. So, just meant designer paper. Okay, just making sure that that was what you meant. So, if you're interested, let me know, or you can order directly online. You can do a search for things if you don't have a catalog. But also, I'll be listing all of the yeah, the Mega Suite, it's a good deal when you're getting all that stuff. Now, just so you know, a suite price, when you get all the stuff, the suite price doesn't have any special pricing except for that it does include the 2 bundles at the bundle price. Now, bundles, you save 10% when you get the stamp set and the punch. Stamp set and punch. So, the idea of the suite is not having to have all of these item numbers for all of these things, but you're not saving anything by getting the suite. You're just having convenience for ordering, and you get everything that coordinates together. So anyway, I will be putting these item numbers at the, I'm going to put you up now, in the description of my video when I'm done. I always edit my video, so I'll put everything in there. And then it will also be in my blog today, too, when I end up sharing it there. But also, if you are dying to order it, you can just go to my website, dazzledbystamping.com, click Shop Now, and it will take you there. You need to set up an account if you don't have one. And then there's a search magnifying glass. Yeah, it is. Thanks. There's a magnifying glass. You click there, and either you can enter a number or you can start entering a description of something. If you know it's called Dragonfly Garden, then it will bring that up. So then you can add that to your card or whatever. So, so I think that's all I have to share with you. I feel like I've been kind of gabby. Maybe because I was telling you all about everything in there for Julie's benefit, and maybe everybody else's too. But I think that's it. Thank you for joining me. And the summer here dragonflies are not rare. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I forgot, what state are you in now? You've moved too many times. I can't keep track. I don't see dragonflies very much around here. I feel like I can sit in my yard and see like 50. Holy cow. I guess so. I would think, oh, that's right. Okay. Baton Rouge. That's not the state. That's the city. Louisiana. I would think that you might get sort of sick of it. Like you wouldn't want a stamp set about dragonflies unless you must really like them for real or whatever. I don't know. I feel like I might get a little overwhelmed by it. That's like stamping lots of snow in Michigan, you know. I get sick of it after a while. I'm not really interested in stamping snowy things. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you like them, Julie. Oh, yeah. I've had such a yawning problem lately. I don't know the deal. Tell me about it. All right. So I'm going to go. Thank you for joining me today and for your patience with me with my video trying to unconnect me. And I probably just did it one time. Well, no, I know that I did it one time. But that was after dragonflies on your shower curtain. That's kind of cool. Thank you, Nancy. Anyway, thanks for your patience with me. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you again next week, Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Have an awesome day. Thanks. I'm glad that you liked it, Marcia. Have an awesome day. I hope you have sunshine where you are. I'm enjoying ours. I'll see you next week. Bye.